So I was in the Army, and my job was a 88 mic, which is a truck driver, and I drove haul jet fuel. So I supported a quartermaster company. I stayed on active duty for 3 years and ended up in the first Persian Gulf War. After that, I mean, it was at the end of tour of duty, so I decided to exit active duty. Then I went into the National Guard for the remaining of my time. In there, I actually went to Okinawa for 3 months, which was a very interesting little tour of duty, so to speak. Then after that, I got out, and I've been a sort of wounded veteran ever since. The tour of duty in the Persian Gulf War really kind of did us in with everything that we experienced over there. Yes. So when I first got out in 91, they immediately gave me 10% for my left knee. I tried a couple other times to get a higher rating, get ratings for my back and neck. Wasn't understanding what they were, the decisions that they were making, other than they just denied me. Didn't know anything that I could actually increase the ratings that I got, or if I could actually appeal, that I could appeal their decision. So I spent the next over 20 years dealing with my injuries through private doctors and stuff like that. So private health insurance companies. And then in 2017, I think it was, is when I first tried again. Of course, I got with some other veterans, met more veterans where I'm at now. And so this is where I started getting more information, because they really do try to take care of their veterans and stuff, and they put out a lot of information. So I then filed for an increase on my knee, and they gave me an increase on my back. So I went from a 10% to a 30%. And then my neighbor gave me your number because after he had just retired, he was like, call these people because I see you, you look like you're in more pain than I am. I'm like, yeah, and this is all because of my service and everything. So that's where he told me to call you guys and see if you guys could help me out. So I went from a 30 to a 60. Oh, I'm very grateful to Trajectory for helping me at least get to the 60% and helping me understand, opening my eyes to the other things that I would need to be able to do to possibly reach the 100%, which was my goal. So the things that Trajector did was help me understand, to keep focus and make sure that I'm talking specifically about the injury and the impact to the injury. So it did help in that way. And it also gave me the confidence that, with a little bit more research, then I'm able to speak to the CMP officers and then go through those exams with a lot more knowledge than I had before I actually worked with you all. How did I feel? I felt great. I mean, I only had one notification of the increase. They did everything at once. When I was waiting for the letter, I just so happened to go online and see that, oh, wow, I'm expecting a payment of this. And so that's how I found out that, the increase was, I had an increase, and they were sending out the letter the following Monday. So far it allows me to pay off a couple of bills that I've been struggling with. I lost my job in 2022 December. I have to take care of my mother, who's has dementia and has moved in with me. So her bills is now my bills, and the bills of taking care of her has piled up. Getting the extra benefits from the VA has helped out as well. Helped me get back in paying down some of my other expenses that I racked up while trying to survive that whole year that I did not have any income coming in at all. So I'm grateful for everything that I have, and it just helps me to manage my money a little bit better or pay attention to things a little bit more, a lot more frugal than I was before, and just look at, appreciate life and everything that, I've been blessed with. It's been a very easy process. You guys make everything simple. The videos were great. The call reminders are good. So it's been an enjoyous journey with you all. Yes, I would share with them that if they were looking for someone to help them, to try you guys out. I mean, like I said, your processes are really simple. They're really easy to understand. With the setup that you have with the reminders, you guys can help them just as well as you've helped me. Just like my neighbor's very thankful and grateful for the help that you've given him, and he shared your number with me, and I moved on to using it and was very successful with getting an increase in where I'm at.